Hello, food enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel Eskimos, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of food. Whether you're a culinary adventurer or just someone who loves to learn about different cultures through their cuisine, you're in the right place. Today, we have a particularly intriguing episode lined up for you. We're going to explore 17 foods that you simply cannot buy in some countries, no matter how much money you have. Yes, you heard that right. These foods are completely off-limits in certain parts of the world. Imagine walking through a bustling market filled with exotic foods, only to find out that some of these items are banned in your home country. It's a curious thought, isn't it? Well, today we're going to uncover the reasons behind these bans and the stories that make these foods so controversial. We're talking about seemingly harmless grub that'll have you wondering if the whole world's gone mad. From everyday items like chicken and chewing gum to more exotic fare, the reasons for these bans range from health concerns to cultural taboos and even political issues. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the bizarre world of banned foods. We'll delve into the history, the science, and the sometimes downright strange reasons why these foods are forbidden. Trust us, you won't want to miss this. You might think you know your groceries, but some countries draw a line in the sand when it comes to what you can and can't put in your shopping cart. From the familiar to the obscure, these banned foods will make you see your local supermarket in a whole new light. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's get started on this culinary adventure. You want a piece of this? I wouldn't serve this chicken to a pack of starving wolves. In Europe and Great Britain, they've banned this sorry excuse for poultry since 1997. Why? Because some bright spark thought it was a good idea to douse it in chlorine to fight bacteria. Listen, I've seen cleaner toilets than a chlorine-washed chicken. It's a disgrace to the culinary world, and frankly, I'm surprised more countries haven't kicked it to the curb. Oh, you think you're so healthy with your granola bars, eh? Well, Denmark's onto you. They've banned these so-called healthy snacks because they're riddled with more chemicals than a science experiment gone wrong. I've always said, if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. These bars are stuffed with enough preservatives and artificial flavors to make your head spin. Stick to real food, you hear me? Soy sauce, you say? More like Frankensauce. Some European countries have taken a stand against genetically modified soy sauce, and frankly, it's about bloody time. We're talking tampered with beans, folks. It's an abomination. They pump these soybeans full of chemicals and then try to pass them off as the real deal. Don't be fooled. Stick to traditionally fermented soy sauce made with real ingredients and none of the genetic mumbo-jumbo. Chapter 4. Farmed salmon, dyed pink and full of lies. Let's dive into the murky waters of the salmon farming industry, where appearances can be deceiving, and the truth is often hidden beneath layers of synthetic dyes. Farmed salmon, you're a pathetic excuse for a fish. These fish are raised in crowded pens, often in less than ideal conditions, and are far removed from their wild counterparts. The industry has created a product that looks appealing on the outside, but is far from natural. They pump these poor creatures full of synthetic dyes to make them look appealing, but it's all a facade. The vibrant pink color that consumers associate with healthy wild salmon is artificially induced. These dyes are added to the feed and the fish absorb them, giving their flesh that marketable hue. The color of their flesh is about as natural as my tan after a week in the Bahamas. Imagine if you had to eat something every day that changed the color of your skin. That's essentially what's happening to these farmed salmon. It's a cosmetic trick, designed to fool consumers into thinking they're getting a high-quality product. Several countries have wisely banned this imposter, and it's time the rest of the world woke up and smelled the fish food. The use of synthetic dyes in farmed salmon has raised health concerns, leading some nations to take action. But many places still allow it, and consumers are often unaware of what they're really buying. Wild-caught salmon, that's where it's at. These fish live in their natural habitat, free to roam the open waters, and their diet consists of what nature intended. The result is a fish that's not only healthier but also far more flavorful. It's bursting with flavor and free from the chemical cocktails they use on these farmed imposters. Wild-caught salmon doesn't need artificial enhancements to look or taste good. It's the real deal, offering a taste of the ocean that's unmatched by its farmed counterparts. So next time you're at the store, think twice before reaching for that bright pink fillet. Look for wild-caught options and support sustainable fishing practices. Your taste buds and your health will thank you. Chapter 5. Olestra chips, a recipe for disaster. Olestra chips? More like oh hell no chips. Canada and Europe have wisely kicked these greasy abominations to the curb, and for good reason. They're laced with olestra, a fake fat that wreaks havoc on your digestive system. We're talking about cramps, bloating, the lot. It's like a horror movie in your gut, and trust me, you don't want to be the star. Stick to chips cooked in good old-fashioned oil, or better yet, ditch the processed junk altogether. Chapter 6. Apples and diphenylamine, a poisoned apple a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, they say. Well, not if it's been doused in diphenylamine. Europe banned these chemical-laden apples back in 2012, and it's a bloody good thing they did. This nasty substance has been linked to cancer, and who wants to play Russian roulette with their fruit? Demand organic apples, folks. They might be a bit pricier, but trust me, your health is worth it. Chapter 7. Chewing gum. Don't be chewing on this. Chewing gum, you sticky little menace. Some European countries have banned certain types of gum, and it's about time. They're loaded with BHA and BHT, two preservatives that are about as welcome in your mouth as a bad case of the flu. These chemicals have been linked to cancer, and frankly, I'd rather chew on a piece of coal than risk my health with this stuff. Chapter 8. Gelatin sweets. Wiggle your way out of this one. Gelatin sweets, you wobbly little devils. They might look innocent enough, but some European countries aren't buying it. They've banned certain gelatin-based sweets because of those pesky BHA and BHT preservatives again. Listen, I love a good dessert as much as the next guy, but I'm not about to risk my health for a mouthful of jelly. There are plenty of other sweets out there that won't leave you with a side of cancer risk. Outrow until next time, food lovers. So there you have it, folks. We've taken you on a fascinating journey through the world of foods that are banned in various parts of the globe. From the exotic to the everyday, these foods have stories that are as intriguing as they are surprising. A glimpse into the bizarre world of banned foods. It's amazing to think about how cultural, legal, and health perspectives can vary so widely from one place to another. What might be a delicacy in one country could be completely off limits in another. It just goes to show that what's considered safe in one country might be considered downright dangerous in another. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding these differences can not only make you a more informed eater, but also a more respectful traveler. Do your research and make informed choices about what you put in your body. Whether you're at home or exploring new cuisines abroad, being aware of these food regulations can help you avoid any unpleasant surprises. Don't miss out on our next video where we cover intriguing topics just like this one. We delve into the stories behind the foods you love, the ones you might be curious about, and even those you never knew existed. Subscribe to Eskimos and hit the bell icon for notifications. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, ensuring you never miss out on our culinary adventures. Until then, eat safe, stay healthy. Enjoy your meals, cherish the moments shared with loved ones, and always keep an open mind about the diverse world of food. See you next time, food lovers.